Hello fight fans, thanks for joining us at MMA Insider. Before we get rolling with today's news, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Now let's uncover the latest happenings in MMA. Starting off, Dana White reacts to PFL posting a video putting down Kayla Harrison hours prior to her fight at UFC 307. Moving on, Alex Pereira fires back at Jamahal Hill following UFC 307. Lastly, Alex Pereira staying put at 205 pounds after UFC 307. But heavyweight one day would really please him. UFC CEO Dana White believes the PFL is in desperation mode. Kayla Harrison had her second fight under the UFC banner in Salt Lake City. She was featured on the main card of UFC 307 opposite Ketlen Vieira. While Harrison wasn't as dominant as some expected, she still handled business for a unanimous decision win. Ahead of the bout, the PFL took shots at their former fighter, and White is laughing off the promotion. During the UFC 307 post-fight press conference, Dana White fired back at the PFL for taking aim at Kayla Harrison. They're drowning, they suck, they're not good at what they do, so I guess you would just keep trying anything you can to make something stick. PFL founder Don Davis has been critical of Harrison in particular. Before UFC 307, Harrison told Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour that she doesn't have time for the banter. Honestly, I'm living my best life. I take great pride in what I built at the PFL. I carried that company on my back for quite a while, and I've got big shoulders so I can handle it. I just don't have time for that but every day I wake up, I get to go to the gym, I get to train with the people that I respect, admire, and look up to. I'm chasing a dream. When I started MMA, the goal wasn't to make a shit ton of money. The goal wasn't to be rich and famous. The goal was to be UFC champion. That's why I'm here and that's what I want to do. And if anyone has a problem with it, they can go themselves. Alex Pereira has returned fire at Jamahal Hill following UFC 307. Pereira put the 205-pound gold at stake against Khalil Rountree in Salt Lake City. It wasn't an easy fight for Alex, but he eventually put the gutsy Rountree away via fourth-round TKO. It was a crowd-pleasing fight, but Hill didn't appear to be on the edge of his seat. Alex Pereira took questions from reporters following the UFC 307 event. During the presser, Alex was asked for his response to the video of Jamahal Hill mocking his performance against Khalil Rountree. Pereira kept it short and sweet. Maybe he just woke up from UFC 300. In the past, Hill has claimed he has no beef with Pereira. He says the war of words is strictly competitive. People have this misconception that I hate Alex. I continuously say it's purely competition and competitively driven, all right? There were some statements and things said that I wanted to address. For one was the statement of, oh, he said it was on site. Whenever he saw him, then he didn't do it. Where did I say that? I have never said that. It's strictly a professional thing. I made quite a bit of money fighting Alex the first time. I'm going to make quite a bit of money fighting Alex again. Why would I risk that for a scrounge, a little scuffle at the PI? Many expect Pereira to take on Magomed Ankalaev next. That all depends on how Ankalaev performs against Aleksandar Rakic at UFC 308 later this month. Where the former champion Hill falls into the title picture remains to be seen. Alex Pereira still hopes to compete at heavyweight someday. Pereira retained his light heavyweight title in Saturday's UFC 307 headliner at Delta Center when he brutally finished Khalil Rountree by round 4 TKO. Prior to beating Rountree for his third title defense in 7 months, Pereira expressed interest in dropping back down to middleweight to challenge Dricus. But with his training partner Sean Strickland looking for his title fight rematch with Duplessis, Alex has now changed his tune. We saw that Dricus is going to be fighting Sean Strickland. Strickland is a training partner of mine. I don't want to get in his way. I can move up to heavyweight, but this division is great. I feel great with this weight cut, and this is where I'm at. That doesn't mean Pereira doesn't have heavyweight in his sights. He may plan on staying at light heavyweight for the time being, but he hopes to eventually make the move up. I've called for heavyweight before, and Dana came in there and was very happy, and he said he was going to take care of me. I think that if the UFC wants to please me, I think maybe a fight at heavyweight one day would be something that would really please me. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your dedication and support fuel our passion to bring you the latest and greatest in the MMA world. If you enjoyed today's news, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow MMA fans. Remember to subscribe to stay in the loop with daily MMA updates. We've got a lot of exciting news, interviews, and analysis coming your way every single day. Your engagement helps us grow and serve the MMA community even better. Once again, thank you for being an integral part of our daily MMA journey.